Loneliness. Do you feel lonely? I know someone out there does. You're sitting, even if you're sitting right next to your spouse, your best friend, your BFF, your road dog, your children are there, but you still have this loneliness. It seems like things are not going right. People don't understand you. That's some part of us living out our past trauma in today. I want to talk about how the enemy wants to get in your thinking. He wants you to think that you are alone, that I don't need anyone. I can't count on anyone. And it seems like you go day by day struggling with this loneliness. You got out of prison. I'm talking to people who have got out of prison. It seemed like, okay, when I got out, the cloud was so high. Everybody was ready to celebrate me. And I've been gone all these years. And then I go get this job. I'm working. I'm being a provider for my family. I'm showing up. But I still feel this loneliness. What is that all about? Why am I feeling so lonely? Why do I feel like I'm in a place sitting in a crowded room and I'm the only one there? No one can relate to me. I don't speak their language. They're using big words I've never heard before. It's a part of my trauma. It's a part of my past trauma that tells me I'm not good enough. That's what it is. And so the enemy wants you to feel lonely. It wants to make you feel like you're not worth to be at the table where Jesus brought you. How can you shake that? Like, ooh, I gotta shake this feeling. Remembering that Jesus Christ is with you and that he said in his word that he'll never leave you or forsake you. I know it might be hard, but you have to pull on heaven because you don't want the enemy to get you by yourself and get in your thinking. Then, our thinking get to, oh, nobody don't like me, this and that. Then you start to separate. You don't want to go to church no more. Yeah, because you feel like all the church people they not worth it. It don't have anything to do with the church people. It does not have anything to do with your husband or your wife or your children or anyone. It has to do with the enemy trying to shift you and bring you away from God. What does that look like? How do I stop it? First of all, go and fall on your knees. Start talking to God. Say, Lord, I need you to be my counselor. I need you to comfort me. I need for you to hold me because in this season, I'm losing my faith. I'm losing my faith that you are there and I need thee. I need thee more than I have ever needed because, Lord, my trauma, my past trauma is trying to step into my future. I know you have not brought me this far to leave me. So what do I do? You keep on, get you some Bible verses, listen to you some praise and worship, and get a piece of paper and write down all the accomplishments you have done. All the accomplishments that you have done through Jesus. And you got to think, most of those accomplishments was just you and Jesus. You're not lonely. You just left Jesus. Because sometimes when we get out and they clap for us for so long, we get to thinking, oh, it's me. Oh, it's me. But we have to remember it was Jesus. He's the one who opened the door to that job. He opened the door for that apartment. He opened the door for everything. And you did it with him. So now when we get so far, like, oh, we don't get up and pray like we used to, or we ain't getting up praising like we used to because men are clapping for us, right? But we still have to sit down and